Here with you for HIT 330, Healthcare Delivery Systems. This is a quiz debrief for Chapter 5. There were, looks like 5 that we really need to talk about. First one that looks like that we struggled a bit with is number 2. ICD-03 classifies functioning, disability, and health. And I can tell you right now why this one is wrong. This is false. ICD-0 is for oncology. I can tell you right now, oncology has nothing to do with functioning, disability, and health. This is the classification system, and let me pull up where this is in your book. ICD-0 is on page 139. And actually, I kind of want to go back to this is actually, I believe, the answer for ICF. ICF is International Classification of Functioning, Disability, and Health. So it should have been ICF. If this statement were true, it would have been ICF. As soon as you see ICD-0, you want to think oncology. You want to think cancer. And cancer has nothing to do with functioning, disability, and health. Cancer has everything with staging and grading of tumors. So that's why this one was wrong. Okay, next one I noticed that we kind of struggled with was number 7. Right here, HEDIS. It contains more than 90 standard, and it looks like we struggled a bit to understand it was performance measures. So HEDIS in your book. See here. HEDIS is on page 146, and HEDIS contains more than 90 standard performance measures. That's right on page 146. So you need to know when you think about HEDIS, it's performance measures. Number 8, it looks like we struggled with too. ICD-F includes the ICD-10-CM codes, which assist with the reporting of mental health disorders for administrative requirements. All right, ICF, we just talked about that back here on page 138. ICF is International Classification of Functioning, Disability, and Health. That has nothing to do with this. This definition is for DSM-5, and DSM-5 is on page 140, and it talks about how DSM-5 has those ICD-10 codes in them. So that's what makes this one wrong. Number 9. Which group is responsible for publishing and maintaining ICD-10-CM, PCS, CPT-4, and HCPCS Level 2? And I will grant you this is a very difficult question. You had to know who did each one. NCHS is ICD-10-CM. CMS is ICD-10-PCS. AMA always does CPT-4, and CMS always does HCPCS Level 2. So you had to know that. You had to know those clearly. AHIMA never has anything to do with any of these. I mean, they have an opinion, and they're at the table when changes are made, but they don't do anything in terms of publishing and maintaining. So instantly, this one should have not been chosen. Again, AHIMA was included in this one, should not have been chosen. All under CMS, I can understand that because CMS utilizes these, but CMS is really only involved in PCS and HCPCS, and so you had to know that. This one was a tough one. I will grant you that. I'll tell you what, in the interest of being generous, because we are coming up on Christmas, right, and the end of the semester, if you got number 9 wrong, I will credit that back to you because this really was a very, very difficult question. You had to know each one who published and maintained them. All right, so the next one I noticed we struggled a bit with was number 11. And number 11 here was the UMLS. And there are 3 things that are in the UMLS: the meta thesaurus, the semantic network, and the specialist lexicon. So you had to know that those three were in UMLS. If you knew that, then automatically you knew it could not be OASIS D. And OASIS D, remember, is a data set. If you look on page 145, OASIS D is a data set. It doesn't have anything to do with UMLS. And UMLS, where was that? Yes, UMLS starts at the bottom of page 147 and goes into the top of page 148. And it talks about how it contains the metathesaurus, semantic network, and the specialist lexicon and lexical tools. That's what makes up the UMLS. So you had to know that. If you knew it was those three things, you knew it absolutely could not be OASIS D. So that one was a matter of just having that knowledge. So that is it for chapter 5. And I will be back shortly to talk about a quiz debrief on the quiz you did on chapter 15. All right, thanks.